Hello dear student, today we are going to study past tense. As you know about present tense, now we are moving towards past tense. So past tense is very important tense because it describes about the past events. So the definition of past tense is the past tense refers to events that have happened in the past. This is the tense which is used to express an action or state having already taken place or existed in the past. So, it refers about the events which have happened in the past, and it also expresses actions and state which has already completed. Now, let us take example. It rained yesterday. So, now it's not raining. It's already rained. So, the event is happened already. So, it only refers the event that have happened in the past. Next example is Angela watched TV all night. So, she watched. Now, she is not watching. But she already watched. So, this is the action which has already taken place, and that is why it is in the past tense. Next one, John wanted to go to the museum. Now he wants no, but he wanted to go. So it is also in past, and that is why the sentence is in past tense. So the event which have happened in the past, the actions or state having already taken place or existed, that are past tense. Now let's move towards types of past tense. So there are four types of past tense: simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Let us see one by one. First one is a simple past tense. So simple past tense is used to narrate an action of the past. So whenever we want to narrate any action in the past, we are using simple past tense. For example, we are using yesterday, ago, last, since. So structure of simple past tense is subject, action, doer, then verb in its past form means V2 form, and then object. So subject plus V2 plus object will be the structure of simple past tense. Now what are the examples of simple past tense? I killed a snake. So here I is subject. Killed is verb in its second form, that is past form of the verb, that is subject plus V2 plus a snake is object. So S plus V2 plus object is the structure of simple past tense. Let us take another example. He ate a mango. So who ate? He. So he is a subject. Ate verb in its second form, and a mango is object. So subject plus V2 plus object is the structure of simple past tense. Now what are the uses of simple past tense? So whenever you want to express the idea which is started and finished at a specific time in the past. Here note that specific time in the past. So that should be started and that should be finished at a specific time in the past. So first example is I saw a movie yesterday. Here movie's starting time and finishing time is specific, and that's why we have used simple past tense. Here you can say I is a subject, saw is she saw. So V2 form, and then object. We use the simple past to list a series of completed action in the past. Suppose you have done so many activities in the past and you want to list that activities. At that time you have to use simple past tense, such as I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. So three activities are there: finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. So this is simple past example. Now Third use is the simple past can be used with a duration which starts and stops in the past. So here duration is important and starts and stops in the past is important. Okay. So what are the example? Shauna studied Japanese for 5 years. So he studied. Action is completed. And how much duration? For 5 years. So we have used here simple past tense. Second one, the simple past can also be used to describe a habit which stopped in the past. Suppose we are having habit but we stopped it in the past. So whenever we want to describe such habit, we are using simple past tense. Example is, I studied French when I was a child. Okay. So I studied French but now I am not studying. I stopped studying and when I was a child I studied French. So this is the sentence is in simple past tense. Now simple past tense in negative sentences. So structure will be subject, you have to take did plus not plus first form of verbs. Remember here V1 we are using and then object. Examples, I did not kill a snake. Here we are using did and that's why we are using first form of the verb. Remember this thing, whenever you are using did you have to take first form of verb. So I did not kill a snake. He did not eat a mango. He, subject, did plus not plus first form of verb that is eat and then mango. He, subject. Okay. Did and then eat is V1. Now in interrogative sentence the structure will be did plus subject plus first form of verb plus object plus question mark. So examples are, did I kill a snake? So here I have taken did first, then I have used subject, then V1, then a snake is object. Okay, so did plus subject plus V1 plus object and then question mark because this one is interrogative sentence. Okay. Second sentence, did he eat a mango? Here same, did first, then subject, then first form V1 and then object, then question mark. Now let us move towards past continuous tense. So past continuous tense is used to express a continued or ongoing action in past. Structure, subject plus was, were. So these are to be's helping verbs in past tense plus verb in its ing form that is V4 plus object. So subject plus was, were plus V4 plus object. S plus was, were plus V4 plus object will be the structure of past continuous tense. Let's take example. First example is, he was taking exam last month. So he is here subject. Then was is helping verb. Taking V4. Exam object. Okay. So subject plus was plus V4 plus object will be the structure of past continuous tense. Now second sentence, they were climbing on a hill. So they, subject, were to be helping verb, climbing V4 and on a hill object. Now what are the uses of past continuous tense? So past continuous tense is used to indicate that a longer action in the past was interrupted. For example, I was watching TV when she called. So watching TV action was interrupted because of her call. So I have used past continuous tense. So see, longer action in the past which is interrupted. Which was interrupted. Next, when the phone rang, she was writing a letter. So, writing a letter was interrupted because of the ringing of phone. So, here I have used past continuous tense. Now, second one, it expresses the idea that both actions were happening at the same time. Suppose two actions are there and they are happening at the same time, or parallel actions, you have to denote through past continuous tense. So, I was studying while he was making dinner. So, parallel actions are there. He was studying and second one was making dinner. So, whenever you want to indicate parallel action in the past, you have to use past continuous tense. Let us see past continuous tense in negative sentences. So, the structure will be subject plus was were plus not plus V4. First form of verb plus ing means V4 plus object. So, examples are she was not crying yesterday. So, she is subject, was helping verb, not and then V4 and then object. They were not climbing on a hill. So, they subject, were helping verb, again not, then V4 and then object. So, subject plus was were plus not plus V4 plus object will be the structure of past continuous tense in negative form. Now, past continuous tense in interrogative sentence. So, how to make question in past continuous tense. So, the structure will be was or were will come first, then you have to go with subject, then V4. First form of verb plus ing means V4 plus object and then you have to place question mark there. So, examples are was she crying yesterday? Here was first, then subject, then V4 and then object with question mark. Were they climbing on a hill? Same. Were first, then subject, then V4 and then object. Now, we are moving towards past perfect tense. And past perfect tense is used to express an action which has occurred in past and before another action in past. Means it has occurred and before another action in past. So, the structure will be subject plus had. You have to remember here had. Okay. Then third form of verb, that is past participle means V3 plus object. So, examples are he had taken the exam last year. So, he subject, then had, then V3 and then object. So, subject plus had plus V3 plus object will be the structure of past perfect tense. Next one, a thief had stolen my watch. So, a thief subject, then had, then stolen V3 and my watch is object. So, remember the structure subject plus had plus V3 plus object will be the structure of past perfect tense. Now, what are the uses of past perfect tense? The past perfect expresses the idea that something occurred before another action in the past. So, it can also show that something happened before a specific time in the past. So, let's clear this idea with an example. I had never been such a beautiful beach before I went to Kauvi. So, before specific time, okay, something occurred before another action in the past, that you have to refer through past perfect tense. I did not have any money because I had lost my wallet. Then, if you want to show that something started in the past and continued up until another action in the past. So, it has started in the past and next action is also in the past, but it continued up until another action. So, let us take example. We had that car for 10 years before it broke down. So two actions are there, car broke down and we had the car. Okay, so these two sequence has been maintained by past perfect tense. Next is past perfect tense in negative form. So structure will be subject plus had plus not plus V3, okay, plus object. Let us take example. He had not taken the exam last year. So he, subject, had, then not, then taken V3 and then object. So subject plus had plus not plus V3 plus object will be the structure in negative sentence. Next one, a thief had not stolen my watch. A thief, subject, had, then not, then V3 and then object. Next one is past perfect tense in interrogative sentence. So structure will be had first, then subject, then V3 and then object with question mark. So examples are, had he taken the exam last year? Here had first, then he, subject, then taken V3, then the exam object and then question mark. Now had a thief stolen my watch? Same, had plus subject plus stolen is V3 form and then my watch is object with question mark. Now last one is past perfect continuous tense. So the past perfect continuous tense is used to express a continued or ongoing action that started in past and continued till some time in the past. Means recently it has completed and it continued till some time in the past. So structure will be subject plus had plus been plus V4 and plus object. Examples, I had been waiting for him for 1 hour. I, subject, had plus been plus waiting, V4 of wait and then for him for 1 hour is object. She had been playing chess since 7 o'clock. So she, subject, had been, then V4 and then object is chess. Then what are the uses of past perfect continuous tense? So past perfect continuous tense is used to show that something started in the past and continued up until another time in the past. So let us understand this with example. They had been talking for over an hour before Tony arrived. So before Tony arrived, they had been talking for over an hour. So two situations are there and something started in the past and continued up until another time in the past. Okay, up to Tony's arrival, they had been talking for over an hour. In such a sentence, we are using past perfect continuous tense. Next one, using the past perfect continuous before another action in the past is a good way to show cause and effect. Here we are showing cause and effect. So Sam gained weight because he had been overeating. So why he gained weight? Because he had been overeating. So cause and effect. Now how to change in negative sentence? So structure will be subject plus had plus not plus been plus V4 plus object. Then example, I had not been waiting for him for 1 hour. So subject plus had plus not plus been plus V4 plus object. She had not been playing chess since 7 o'clock. So she is a subject, had not been, then V4 and then object. So past perfect continuous tense in interrogative sentence. Structure will be had plus subject plus been plus V4 verb in its ing form plus object and then question mark. Here you can refer time reference because in interrogative past perfect continuous we are using time for reference. Had I been waiting for him for 1 hour? So had, then I is the subject, then been, then V4 and then for him is object and then for 1 hour is time reference and after that question mark is there. Now had she been playing chess since 7 o'clock? So same sentences. So first had, then subject, then been, then V4 and then object. So here we have completed past tense. So summary chart of past tense will be affirmative, I lived in London, negative, I didn't live in London, and interrogative, did I live in London? In past continuous, I was playing. In negative, I wasn't playing, and in interrogative, was I playing? See, remember the helping verb and the role of helping verb. Here was, then here was not, and here first come helping verb. So next one, in past perfect, he had work. In negative, he had not worked, and in interrogative, had he worked? Past perfect continuous, I had been watching. In negative, I had not been watching. And last one, in interrogative past perfect continuous, had I been watching? So this is all about past tense. Thank you so much.